Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. Hopefully my character doesn't die today from starvation. I was thinking I might try to do some streaming. I think next week is Thanksgiving. So I have Wednesday and Thursday and Friday off. Oops, I left the cow outside. That's not good. I don't think. Is he okay? Is fine and pretty happy. Could be happier. No. Okay, I'm sorry. So I can try to figure out how to do streaming. I guess I want to try to do that. It's going to be really hard. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't think I want to talk about any notes. But what am I going to talk about if I don't talk about my notes? It's going to be difficult. I guess when you stream, you're supposed to like talk to people who are watching you. But nobody's going to be watching me really, at least for the first couple times I do it. So I don't know what to do. Anyway, I had a note about... I was thinking about my... high school yearbook. I haven't looked at it since I got it. I guess I wanted to talk about that day of getting the yearbook, because that's might be interesting. I don't know. I remember... I guess I'm just talking about the senior year yearbook. Because that's the one that's like important. Everybody signs it and they write notes like, it was fun to be your friend, so now goodbye forever, or whatever people say in the yearbooks. So that day that we got the yearbooks, I remember you could kind of pick it up whenever you wanted to. So everybody obviously picked it up at the beginning of the day, so that throughout the day they could have people sign it. But I didn't get mine because I was afraid of asking people to sign my yearbook. I didn't want to, and I was afraid people wouldn't do it for some reason. And it's just hard to ask, like, can you sign my yearbook? I know I've never talked to you, but just, that's kind of hard to do. And why am I so tired? I just ate something. How much food do you need? Okay, let's not question that. Oh, here's something. No. I need a fishing pole so I can fish. A couple people actually did ask me to sign their yearbook, which I was surprised. Maybe like 5 people. And I remember actually being able to write notes, because I was worried, like, well, what am I going to write? I just, like, have a good summer or what. But I was able to write notes about them. Like, I remember when we did this thing, and that was fun, and must be some stuff up here. Here we go. This is where all the good stuff is. Mushrooms, can I eat these? Why not? What could go wrong? Ooh. What happened? Oh. I thought it was food. I need food. Like, I'm still tired and hungry. At the end of the day, we had this like weird assembly thing where we like ate food, and it was like a time to sign yearbooks. And I remember that being like a surprise. Like, I wasn't expecting it. And so I was like, oh no. And it was supposed to be a time like, if you didn't get your yearbook, well, now you get your yearbook and you ask people to sign it. So that was really stressful. And I remember I had my yearbook and somebody came up to me who was like a friend since I was little. And they're like, hey, can I sign your yearbook? And I was really embarrassed because nobody else had signed it. So that's the one signature, and he wrote something in there, and I actually have never read it because I just was super embarrassed about opening the yearbook. That's kind of interesting. I guess I never realized that I haven't ever read it. But I haven't. I wonder what it says. So I was sitting at this assembly by myself like I always did. And I remember the vice principal came up to me, and he came up to other couple people too, I noticed, before he came up to me. And it started raining, and he asked somebody else, like, he asked the person next to me, hey, did you drive here? And the person was like, yeah, I have a car. And he's like, did you roll your windows up? And the person was like, I'm not sure. He was like, do you want to go check if you rolled your windows up? And the person was like, okay. And then he asked me, did you roll your windows up? And I was like, I think so. I'm not telling the story well, but what he was doing was he noticed people like me who weren't talking to anybody, were kind of uncomfortable, and he was like, you can leave, but he didn't want to tell us that. It was a pretty nice thing for a principal or a vice principal to do. I don't know why I remember it being the vice principal, but I remember being kind of stupid about it too. Like, I didn't understand what he was doing until I actually left. And I was like, wait, I can just leave if I want to. And I was like, oh, that's what he wanted me to do. Duh. I should really keep my notepad up here so I don't have to look back. I don't know why I'm so hard on myself today, but I feel like I haven't had very good notes. Stop it. Nope, what's happening? Stop. I have a lot of flowers. Maybe I should give them to somebody. My stomach. I was thinking this week. I mean, I've been making jokes on Twitter and stuff, but I think I would be a terrible comedian because I kind of just accept things the way they are. Comedians are supposed to look at things and be like, that's weird. Isn't that weird how airplane food tastes bad? What's the deal with that, right? But I don't do that. I just accept stuff, and I just assume everything that everybody else is doing is what they're supposed to be doing, and I don't think it's weird. So I would be a terrible comedian. I'm gonna die. I made a joke on Twitter. Oh, this is interesting. Pretty frame. Okay. Nope. Did he call me sir? Ooh. I look like I'm 10 years old. It's a little cat. Can you feed me? I'm hungry. I need food. Oh. Does nothing. I made a joke on Twitter that I thought people might... I don't know, Twitter is kind of notorious for getting mad at jokes. I'm not one of these people who's like gets angry when people get mad. I don't want to sell, I want to buy. Fishing pole. There are some people who are like, well, you should be able to tell whatever jokes you want to tell. I'm not one of those people. I think especially... What just happened? What? What? No, why did I do that? Why is sell the first option? Bye. Oh my. He grifted me. He just sold me the same item twice. wanted to buy the brush too, but I'm not talking to that guy again. I think, especially if you're somebody who makes a lot of money telling jokes, like, why would you get upset if there's a joke you can't tell? Just tell another joke. You get paid millions of dollars to think of jokes. Just think of another one. Or just change the word that people are upset about. There are a lot of words. Just think of another one. Oop, I didn't get him. Or maybe I have to wait for the thing to go underneath the water. And I like in Animal Crossing how you can see the fish. You can't see the fish here, so I don't know. I told a joke that I thought people might get upset about, and I was like, well, I was kind of almost excited about it because I'm like, well, maybe I can learn what I said wrong and be a super cool guy about it. But nobody got mad. Nobody's really following me anyway, so. I think I went over my time. Yes, I did. Okay. Please, I want to catch a fish. Okay. Okay. Don't say you think you did a bad job. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. I'm not making Game of Thrones here. I'm just doing a stupid YouTube channel. Nobody's watching it. Okay. Lower your standards. Alright. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.